The season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Stepping in,
Rajay
Davis.
For the
and
Mets,
we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Rajay Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
First pitch, 106.
Now here's the pitch. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer, he's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. That's by him for strike 1. Scherzer, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And it's 1-2. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Jacob deGrom is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit.
Man, I don't think he could have dissected those fielders any better if he tried. Throw that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now is Adam Eaton. Line drive to center field. Davis patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit well on the ground to first. A play at the plate, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Juan Soto to the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cespedes. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now batting, Peter Alonso.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Howie Kendrick. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 1 hit in 20 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Davis. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Matt Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
In now, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt.
Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Batting 8. The right fielder.
In is Gerardo Park. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Max Scherzer. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in, Trey Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Well, it's about trying to limit the pitch count also. Only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And a relay to the plate. And he's out on the tag. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-0. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No balls and 1 strike. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Next for the Mets, Jacob deGrom. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto, as he rips it on the ground to second, to Lowry at the bag, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. Slapped hard the opposite way. Conforto is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Rajay Davis now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Lowry on third, McNeil on second, Alonso at first, 2 out in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Matt Adams now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one skied out toward right. Conforto has a read on it. 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Right fielder.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Mets.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Ramos is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Rajay Davis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball one. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes now. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
In now, Jed Lowry as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is there. 1 out. Striding into the box, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Peter Alonso. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Mets leave 1. Still down 3-0. So digging in now, Juan Soto. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Brad Brock is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening
Number
day.
29, Brad Brock.
Howie Kendrick will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Lowry's got it. Lowry on the slide. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Matt Adams will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Soto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to center. Davis is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Kurt Suzuki. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gerardo.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra. And he hits it hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and the lead is now 5-0. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Striding in, Michael Conforto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Soto ranging back, still ranging back. Gone! A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Turner backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now
stepping in, J.D. Davis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Adams waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Wilson Ramos 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Left side, fielded by Rendon. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets 1. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pops this one up. Alonso moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Fielder.
He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. And he popped him up. Here comes Cespedes, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Sewell is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 51, Paul Sewell. Now playing third base.
In now, Juan Soto.
Number 21.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Adam.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Hendrick, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Davis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Lined hard toward right center. Davis is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Here's Todd Frazier now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Past battles with Scherzer, he's 0 for 8. And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rajai Davis. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Line drive base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Now the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Lifted the other way to left center. Soto on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. So coming to the plate, Max Scherzer, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Max Scherzer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Ready once again, Trey Turner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto coasts under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Lo, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Cespedes going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
In now, Juan Soto. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Frazier has a play. And that's the third out. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Peter Alonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. From the stretch. And he popped him up. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 24, Robinson Cano.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Conforto stands at second with 2 gone. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
He makes the catch, and the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Nationals put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Max Scherzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.